Okay, Bradley, here's the thing. Before we start the episode, I want to tell you about this new thing I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm getting really into hoarding gold.
Hoarding gold.
Hoarding gold. Okay, it's an investment thing, right? So I was talking to my dad about financial stuff
My
the other
dad
day.
actually did this.
Your dad did what?
Hoard gold.
Your dad hoarded gold? Well, because it's a good idea. I think it's a thing that fathers tell their sons about. So I was talking to my dad about this the other day. I was like, Dad, I think I need to get a credit card. And he's like, better find... And I'm sorry. And the reason for this, I want to build credit, right? You know, like you do. He said, better financial advice, actually, that what they won't tell you in consumer ed is that hoarding gold is the best investment you can make. And I'm like, no, pretty sure that's the stock market, actually. Like index funds type thing. He said, no, hoard gold. There's this old saying, I don't know if you've heard this before, but live like no one else does now so you can live like no one else does later, which is to say, hoard gold now so you can continue to hoard gold later. That's what that saying means.
Is your father Smog?
Is my father Smaug?
Oh, that's how you pronounce that. I've only read the book.
Shit.
What? Now?
No, my dad is Smaug.
Oh. That fucking sucks.
Yeah. Daddy, I'm on to you. Anyway, he might be Smaug, but, I mean, to be fair, he does have a lot of money. So, hoarding gold, I would classify as a good idea. Good idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It is a comedy podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real-life problems. I'm Aiden Kinsella.
And I'm Bradley Berkeley.
And this is Good Idea Lightning Round.
My dad actually does that.
Currently now?
Yeah, we were in Michigan, actually this past weekend visiting my grandma. She's not doing so great.
It's been 2 minutes. Oh, we got to do a different one now.
Okay, well, okay.
Or do you want to keep
I'll
going?
I'll tell this, and then we got to explain lightning round. And then we were in a shop because we were trying to look how to sell those stamps. Because remember, if listeners, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I inherited an enormous stamp collection from my great aunt.
Now you're going way too fast.
She was an evil bastard. She set up this thing where she made us take her to a restaurant where her estranged daughter was working as a waitress, and she ordered everything and then knocked it all out of her hands. This is a woman who had polio and was in a wheelchair, and she actively orchestrated this.
Fucking baller.
She's evil. Absolutely evil. But she gave me an enormous stamp collection before she died. It was preemptive. She actually said, she sat me down and she said, I'm going to die soon. Want my stamps? I'm like, hell yeah, Grammy. So I took her stamps, and now I'm trying to sell those stamps so I can have cash in college. So currently, I was in Michigan seeing my other grandma, my other grandma, and we were looking to sell those stamps, and we were in a collector's house, and my dad was, like the foolish bastard he is, was walking around. The man managed to convince him to buy gold coins for too much money. So my dad's officially kind of dumb. And my mom, well, this is not true, but I don't know. I don't think he made the best decision, and my mom was unhappy with him afterwards, so we'll figure that one out.
Which part isn't true?
All of it's true. Marital troubles in the Berklich household originating around my father hoarding gold.
Bradley, is your father Smaug?
I think maybe.
Have you ever seen your dad and my dad in the same room at the same time?
Graduation.
Yeah, it was Smaug.
Okay, that makes sense.
I did see both of our dad.
Smaug.
I did see our dad Smaug in the graduation. He knocked over all the chairs. It was like this whole thing. He burnt the banner down. Oh wait, that wasn't British enough. Isn't it?
Oi, governor. I'm gonna put his video on YouTube.
Okay. Bradley, explain lightning round.
Lightning round. We're almost out of minutes for the month, so prompts go fast this time. We have a timer with 2 minutes on it, starting soon.
Oh, okay. Well, Bradley, you really built up like this tension I was so
now.
ready to. Oh, okay.
Pick a prompt, little man.
Give you a prompt, right?
4 seconds.
God.
5 seconds.
Shit, fuck.
6 seconds.
Fuck you.
7 seconds. 8 seconds.
Okay.
9 seconds.
How do you make Vans less scary?
Vans?
Vans.
Like the shoe?
Sure.
Okay. Heelys, all of them.
They're all Heelys now.
It's actually going to be 3 minutes. We'll run out of prompts too fast. Heel, like So we make all the Vans Heelys, like all of them, because it's kind of like a stylish shoe sometimes. I don't know.
I'm personally actually very scared of Heelys because when people with Heelys come in, I'm like, oh fuck, their like clout is way higher than mine.
They got so much more poontang than I do.
They get so much more poontang than I do. They're just like getting laid all the time.
Getting loft.
Like it's threatening.
Yes.
So no Heelys.
No Heelys. They're talking about like kidnapping Vans.
They're talking about kidnapping Vans.
All right. Well, that realization has brought me to the fact to make Vans less threatening.
Could we write free candy on the side so people know it's good?
You could probably hand out free candy for the van. Honestly, like I think that'd be pretty good. Maybe there's a service in the back to euthanize people if they ask.
If they ask.
I think that'd make the van less. Yeah, but it has to be if they ask. They have to ask first, or else it's just bullshit.
I like that. Could we make meth in the back of the van too?
Because people
like meth.
Everyone loves meth.
Everyone who's ever tried meth always wants more.
They were like, no one is like meth. Oh, that was okay. Maybe I just won't have any more. And everyone's like, fuck yeah,
give me more meth.
Give me more methamphetamine.
Could we put like a fun clown nose on the front of the car?
That'd be kind of fun. Could the horn be like beep beep?
Yes.
Okay, good. We've established several key facts about the van.
Some key facts about the van.
Maybe it's also an ambulance. People love their vans to be safe. And if you got a stretcher in the back, that van can't be any more safe. Get bags of blood and hang them from the ceiling. That's what ambulances do.
Okay. I like that.
It's not goofy.
Are the bags of blood labeled?
Yeah, labeled blood.
Jeremy. This is too much. This is a lot less scary. Actually, I find this much less scary.
I think it's pretty. It's not bad, honestly. Maybe for like a final detail in our van to meet all vans, we Heelys.
Those are called wheels, and they're already on the vehicle.
Sorry, I'm a dumbass.
One more big wheel under the car.
Spare tire.
How funny would it be if cars drove around on one big wheel, but they still had the other four wheels?
They're just like off on the sides, to like gyroscopes.
They're like spinning rims.
That's kind of fun.
Next prompt?
Nope. We still got 10 seconds left, so muse away.
I'm enjoying this musing right now. I'm imagining a very, very non-threatening van.
It's a pretty good van, I agree. Go!
Okay, let's do another one. Make a play right now. Button hook.
But what the fuck is a button hook?
It's a play in football. It's a play in football.
We can't do...
Lateral.
People who like plays are gay. They don't watch football. We can't do this.
Shit, you're right. Okay.
Make something... Okay, how about we take this? Gay teen, North Shore suburbs, but in the 1980s, and they go to like this ice cream joint, and there's like maybe a musical number about football people, but also like in tutus, and you can't remember it after it's done.
So, what were we doing?
Play.
Gay teens, ice
Tennessee
cream?
Williams.
Okay.
Tennessee Williams, LGBTQ on a hot tin roof.
That... Okay.
Okay, maybe...
Tell me more.
Maybe one of them sort of like... Maybe like there's like gasoline, like a tube, and like he's unfulfilled with his life because his son got rejected from University of Virginia, and then he like drives off in a car and dies. That sounds good. That's the whole play right there. You can make that like the American Dream and shit.
That's still the Trevor Project.
Is it really?
I think so.
Oh, nuts. Okay, hear it out.
Okay.
A woman trapped in a castle by a horrible monstrous creature, and her father has to come rescue her. Kind of Beauty and the Beast.
Kind of Beauty and the Beast.
Like
Can the horrible monstrous creature be an ogre? And it's Shrek backwards.
That's Kirsch. Kirsch.
I like this. I like this a lot. So Shrek has married Fiona, right? This is Shrek 5 is actually coming out. Do you know Shrek the musical?
It's the one where they sing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the sequel to Shrek the Musical, since it has to be a play.
Shrek the Musical 2, the film.
Shrek the Tusical.
Okay.
And it's just about where
45
Farquaad...
seconds.
That's wonderful. Farquaad journeys to get Fiona back from Shrek. Right, I like that because you have a monster who's trapped the princess in a tower, and this time Farquaad does it. This time it's Farquaad.
You know his name?
It's him.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. This time it's Farquaad.
Shrek the Tusical.
Continue.
This time it's Farquaad. You know his name is supposed to be like Fuckwad, right?
From everything I've heard about what Shrek was intended as, that sounds just about right.
I'm caught up on all my Shrek lore.
You caught up on all your Shrek lore? How
Yeah.
it was a big fuck you to Disney or whatever?
Was it?
That was what I was told.
Didn't they like hide the word sex in it somewhere?
Probably. They almost said ass. Oh, done.
And time.
Okay, next prompt.
We are indeed
Okay.
rocking and a rolling. It's telling me I hit the button faster this time. It's my lap that was 3 minutes and 1 second.
We're wasting
red.
precious lightning
We
time.
are raising.
All right, this prompt is from Jason Lee on Facebook. I think the last two were from Keegan. Having perfumes and aftershaves be gendered is immediately, at best, having your customer base. Please develop the ultimate fragrance scent that everyone will want to wear. Then give it a name. Tell me what the bottle and marketing would look like, where you'd sell it for maximum sales, and how much it would cost.
Okay, we call it musk. It's just what you already smell like.
So it's water. That would save us a ton on production.
It would, yeah. It's musk. Just no need for deodorant. You go out there and you be you, girl.
Pheromones.
Pheromone. Ew.
Ew.
That's gross.
It's bad, but I think I'd be into it.
To each their own. I do not judge.
No. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it would be a good smell, but I feel like just from like a scientific standpoint, there's some. I mean, I guess no. From a scientific standpoint, Axe is the sexiest thing you could wear. Shit.
Old Spice is better.
Yeah, I know, but Axe.
Because you know what I wanna think of when I'm applying my deodorant? It's old people
and time.
spices and time. And I'm like, heck, can I get some like celery up in here? Is that a spice? Herb? Maybe a basil leaf?
Weed.
Oregano.
Yeah.
Is weed a spice? Like, is it like a?
I think technically.
Technically, can you put it in like Mediterranean dishes to spice things up? Like,
can you? Yes.
Should you?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad we've established that.
So anyway, it's water, and it's just called musk, and you just spray it on yourself.
That's awful.
I really like it. So anyone can wear it. We need to give it a name. It's called musk. The bottle and the marketing.
Ooh, maybe just like it's brown and a square, and it's like the packaging's kind of unattractive.
I think it should look like a cute little smiling pheromone. What does a pheromone look like, you might ask? Puffball. A pink puffball.
Okay, cool. I'm digging it.
Okay, well, so we've gone two completely different directions. Which one are we doing?
Pink.
Square.
That just says musk on it.
It just says and it says musk in
Arial. No caps. Just you can picture that in your head. Like
I can
it's
picture
very
it so
easy.
very good.
Yeah. What does the cap look like? Because the cap of it is really the defining characteristic. Is it like screw on? Maybe like Coca-Cola or like?
I think it's just a Coca-Cola cap, and you sort of pour it on yourself.
Well, I kind of want it to be like not actually a Coca-Cola tab, but like pop tab, which is very funny to me. Not like pop. Get some musk.
That's it. It's canned water. Where would we sell it for maximum sales? Oh, we can't.
Africa. This stuff is so cheap because nobody wants it.
We're running too slow. Okay, next one. Okay. Here's my question. God, man, we're running low on prompts already. Jeez.
All right, I've got one right now.
Okay.
The most modern type of furniture.
The most modern type of furniture.
Yeah.
Have you seen those chairs that are called pods?
Are there really chairs that are called pods?
No, it's just if you ever watch a movie, there's just usually like an egg-shaped chair that
Men
you
in
can
Black.
get in. There's Men in Black. There's
Austin Powers.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't either.
The Internship, the Google movie.
Oh, does it?
Definitely has chairs
Cool.
like called like the pods or whatever.
Okay, yeah, egg chairs.
Jewel commercials.
Also cool.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's kind of fun. I think we've definitely established that the most modern pieces of furniture are the ones that are plastic and uncomfortable.
And egg-shaped.
And egg-shaped. So let's
So maybe
say
it's just an egg. You can't sit inside this one.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just a big plastic egg, and it makes it look like you've given birth. Did you know that an ostrich's like torso is actually just a big furry egg? And if you
makes
crack
so
it
much
open,
sense.
like, it just yolks. It just yolks right
it's
on
just
out.
yolks.
There's a bunch of small yolks in there.
I do not like this imagery. This is bad
And then ostriches,
imagery.
that's why you'll see like dead like ostrich carcasses on the ground and their back is like split open every time. That's not like vultures
Yeah.
like pecking at them or whatever. That's because another new, smaller,
That's
sexier
why-
ostrich hatched out of the
That's why ostriches poke their heads in the sand, so they can just keep gobbling up those eggs. Mm-hmm. For the sand eggs,
Egg sand. Yeah, that makes perfect.
The grains of sand go into the ostrich body, and they just sort of.
Hey, is it time for another prompt?
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you stay on this one. This was the one we're waiting out. This was the one we gotta dive deep into, like a man diving into an ocean, like a submarine diving also into an ocean.
Better genetically modified / engineered vegetables from Jason on Facebook. Some of his examples were pre-chipped potatoes.
Hey, this is gonna be really fast because we did this one already. It's meat.
What? This is a different prompt.
Really? I thought we had substitutes for vegetables.
No, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing?
prompt. This is better genetically modified engineered vegetables. That one was vegetables, meat.
Oh, we gotta spend 2 other minutes on this. This is a 5-minute prompt. It has to be.
What?
This 5. We already did. This one has to be longer now. It's okay. We'll work it out. Okay. So better genetically modified fruits and vegetables.
No, just vegetables. Actually.
Well,
no fruit.
I always gonna do tomatoes. Okay, so tomatoes, I always thought they were too red. So we're going to make some green tomatoes, and I want a carrot also growing out of it.
Have I got some good news for you, buddy?
Yeah.
There are already tomatoes that are green.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick as hell.
Have you seen fried green tomatoes?
I hate tomatoes.
Yeah, me too. They're disgusting.
They are gross. But also, you know what I've thought of as I was doing this is the carrot an integral part of a snowman. Mm-hmm. If you can genetically engineer it, you can just grow a whole snowman from the carrot. I
don't know that you 100% understand sort of how just anything works. But I'm into it. Okay. So is it just like 3 balls of snow sticking out of the ground? And
No. But they're balls, but they're carrot also. So like the whole thing is now just carrot.
It's just a big carrot. Yeah. It's a big orange bulbous.
Yes, but shaped like a snowman. So like that way, because like kids are always like, oh, I have to get a carrot to make this. I have the carrot. I don't have any snow. Now you can just have the carrot and have a full snowman.
That's what sucks about that. Actually, that whole thing is kind of fucking messed up because whoever invented the snowman was like, I'm gonna get the kids with this one. You can't get carrots in the winter. Like if you go out to your garden, there's no carrots in it because it's the winter.
Aiden, supermarket, dude, supermarket. You know what's actually really strange though is like when that tradition was invented, they did not have that supermarket.
And what the fuck kid has money to go to the supermarket?
It's a carrot. You can take it. It's like very small.
You can just take it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You can just take it?
I just took things all the time from my local supermarket. So it's like Starburst and like that final aisle, like right before you exit, like while you're checking out. A child is small. They're near the ground. They're near all that candy on the ground. So you can just take one, slip it right into your shirt, and escape into the parking lot while your mother chases after you.
Those car keys in the woman's purse next to you? That's just right near the ground. Just take it.
Right near the ground. Just take it. Why did she leave her purse on the ground? I don't know. Her strap is so long.
I like that it is still attached to her and also on the ground.
Yes. But we were talking about carrots. Mm-hmm. So the other good part is, and I was thinking about this, Frosty the Snowman becomes way simpler to make. You just get 1 carrot and a magic top hat. You don't need snow. You don't need like buttons and shit. You don't need a corn cob. Fuck that shit. You need 1 magic top hat and a carrot. But also he's very small because I'm picturing the snowman's only like the size of this microphone here. Mm-hmm. We use a Blue Yeti, which is not super large. It's like the size of like someone's penis. So
whose penis, Bradley?
It's my penis.
That's a big penis.
Thank you,
Bradley.
Aiden. That's very sort of.
Bradley has a really big penis.
You guys,
everyone.
You just gotta know. But it's like that large, and now Frosty the Snowman leads a tortured existence.
Okay.
Which I just think, frankly,
he deserves it.
Is the perfect part. Now we're gonna move on to our next prompt, which is the summer camp.
Okay.
Make one.
Make a summer camp.
We're on the clock. Okay,
so it's a camp for people named Summer.
I only know like 3 people named Summer.
I know no one named Summer.
Oh, really?
Fuck this prompt. It's not prompt. Sorry. Fuck that idea. Sorry.
Fuck this prompt.
Fuck this
prompt. Fuck you.
Okay. Are there any summer camps that I can go to if I just want to
chill?
I was gonna say I don't mean to be blue here, but if I just want to say the fuck word.
You're walking.
You can say fuck it, Interlaken?
Yeah, or Camp Walden, Red Arrow is also good.
Well, because no one swears ever at any summer camps that I've been to.
The one in Red Hot American Summer, the one in American Pies.
American Pie did have a summer camp where they did say fuck.
All right. And the one in Grown Ups 2?
That's also true. I think it was Grown Ups 1 where
Grown Ups 1? Camp. Okay. I don't know. I've watched very little of these movies. But so last year my little brother was at a summer camp. And what my little brother does when he's uncomfortable is not. So he showed up and he did not shit for a week and a half. My little brother is like the size of someone small, so it's like it was festering inside of him. It like took my little brother approximately literally like a week and a half in order for him to relax. And then when he did, he sent me a text message, and I still have this on file, which is just I went, you went what? You went where? And he just went, I went. And that was the end of that. We never talked again until I came back home.
Sounds about right.
It was good. So I think if we're trying to get like that summer camp experience,
like where you get to not shit,
yeah, mix it with fat camp, and tape their assholes shut, and then no one's eating anything.
Okay, well that is one option.
Hey, this is bad. I've said some bad things out loud.
You've said some bad things out loud, Bradley.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Summer camps for teens.
Summer camps for teens. Vaping, of course.
Well, I mean, we always fall back on vaping, but teens are such for a varied species. Mm-hmm. You've got many different types.
There's teens that vape. There's teens that get bullied for not vaping.
There's locker nerds. Nerds that live in lockers.
How do they get there?
Bullies.
I don't know.
It's the natural ecosystem. Right into the locker.
Well, if the kid in the locker had a vape, then they wouldn't be pushed into the locker.
We could have resolved this from the start. The ecosystem, we could have fixed it.
Okay, so it is a summer camp for teens, but it's for nerds because only nerds go to summer camp.
Of course, yes.
And what do you do at summer camp? Of course, summer camp is a sexual experimenting ground where you go and have cigarettes.
We had a very different summer camp experience.
I didn't have this summer camp experience. It's just that this is culturally what summer camp is generally expected to be. Have you even seen American Pie? Of course.
I knew summer camp is the place where Jewish kids got to go. My mom had to do it, so I assume it's sort of like a forced thing. So she was like, Brad has to go to summer camp at least like once, or else he's like not living up to expectations.
I see. Did you even see American Pie?
No, I think.
Okay, well, because that movie talks about how summer camp is just like a nonstop, just like sexual experiment fest.
Really?
It is that is a cultural touchstone, not just that movie, but just that idea. So I think what we have is it's a place for a bunch of nerds to go experiment. Now. Scientifically. Now, cigarettes aren't cool anymore, and sex isn't cool either. The only thing that's cool is to Juul. So, what we do is we encourage these kids to start vaping so when they go back to school, they don't get bullied anymore. So, our summer camp is doing a service to these kids by making them cooler. And we get them no more teen pregnancy summer camp stories because they're too busy vaping, of course, to do that. Of course. And we get that good Juul sponsorship.
Is this cool camp? Is this just like camp to make kids cool?
It's cool camp.
Cool camp.
You go and you vape.
Come back cool. It is sort of like fat camp actually, where you go and you like come back thin, but like you go and you come back cool. Mm-hmm. Cool camp. Welcome to the cool camp for cool kids. So that you've only proposed one activity.
Well, what do you think the kids who vape are doing?
Canoeing?
No, they're just vaping.
I know kids who canoed, who currently canoe, who kayak.
Maybe they drink too.
Who water sport, who like go out and they get like inner tubes and they go on the water and they just have a great time.
Maybe the kids do get into water sports.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did at summer camp. That's what Ted did at summer camp.
That really works really well with the sexual experimenting thing.
That's an inner tube, bud.
No, water sports.
Like water polo?
No, like water sports.
What are you talking about?
Are you not into water sports?
What is this?
It's some sexual experimentation in the art of water sports.
Is it like water kink? Like you can just go into the ocean, my man.
No.
Like I fully endorse you walking bare ass naked into water. Like have fun.
No.
We just call that skinny dipping for normal people.
No.
But whatever. You can have fun with it. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe like ponds?
Water sports.
Bathtubs? we could fill a cup with water and you could stick your pee-pee in it. I don't know how this works, Aiden. Hey, what is this? Hey, what's happening?
It's water sports.
Hey, Aiden, what's happening? What the fuck is water sport? I'm going to send this to my Kenyon group chat, actually.
Okay.
Unless you tell me, I'm putting this into my Kenyon College group chat with people I actually know, and we'll have to see for 4 years. Tell me what it is.
It's water sports.
Hey, guys, what's water sports?
Do it. Please do it. Please do it. Please do it.
I'm Googling this first. Water sports. This is not that. It's not that. Uroganalia? What? That's like a sex. That's like a disease. Any sport played on or in water, such as swimming or water. Literally. The definition. Any sport played on water, such as swimming or water skiing. Any sexual practice involving
water sports.
That's fucking pee-pee shit. And you led me on the entire time. Did I say that?
Did you say?
Did I say the word water sports?
I think maybe. Yeah, you did. Maybe the kids do get into water sports.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did at summer camp.
Water sports.
You could have just informed me. You could have just said it. You could have just. That
would have been way less funny. I got to laugh at that entire thing.
Also, my campus has rules for beer pong.
The campus just itself does?
Yeah. It's not like no beer pong. It's if you're doing beer pong, here are the official Kenyon College rules.
Well, you have to have those. Are you kidding? It's like rules for pickup basketball. Or rules for...
I'm so good at that game.
Or rules for...
Like what?
You walk up to basketball and...
Pick it up.
20 points.
Pick it up, baby. I win every time. I win pick up basketball every time. Because I can force that other guy out of the way. I'm a big dude. I got momentum. So when I run over and pick up a basketball, it's like, shoop.
I pick it up better than anybody else.
Fuck you. I do it really good.
Yeah, Bradley's a real pickup artist.
What's our time in the episode?
We need to close it now.
Okay. Well, Aiden. Oh, it's my turn to do that. I do that on these episodes. So, Aiden, what was your favorite prompt of the episode? An idea of the episode?
Did anything happen, or did that just sort of just blow by?
No, we did it. We definitely did it. I remember doing things.
There was an episode.
When you're going this fast, I mean, sometimes you gotta slow down and smell the roses. Life goes by pretty fast. If you don't slow down, you could miss it.
We definitely... The van
was really good.
That was it. Well, we started off really strong.
And we ended...
with water sports.
All right. Well, that was good. And Aiden, what's your pick of the week?
Gotta say.
You don't have to.
I do.
Okay.
I've gotta say. There is an album on the internet. And it's also on Apple Music and Spotify and shit. And it is... I recommended the musical Things to Ruin before, and I'm sure we've probably talked about Be More Chill on this show. Two musicals I really, really like. Joe Iconis, the guy who wrote both of those, put out a new album. And it is not a musical, but it is a collection of musical theater style songs that he has written. Some of them are covers of songs from his other musicals. Some of them are new for the album. And it's very, very good. Lisa is my favorite song on the album. Bradley?
I've been listening to a lot of Fleet Foxes, which is an indie band out of Oregon. And their first two tracks are good, and the rest of them is what you would expect from an indie band, and I have nothing more to say on that issue. So, that was a good idea. I'm not ending the episode. You thought.
Please don't call me a thought.
Okay, well, that was a good idea. You can reach us to send prompts, contact, chat, engage. We also offer a helpline. We'll send you a Bible if you call. It's 8555-TRUTH. And you can also contact us on our Twitter, our Tumblr, and our Instagram, which are all at Good Idea Cast. Our Facebook is Good Idea Podcast. That's just the Facebook group. That's just what it's called. Then there's our Gmail, which is a Good Idea Podcast at gmail.com. And you can reach us at all of those locations. Thank you so very much for listening. It means the world.
What should they do if they enjoyed the episode?
You should share it with your friends because you love and support your creators.
Yeah, we created you.
We made you.
8555.
8555 Truth. Look it up. That's a billboard I saw all the time going back
Sorry,
from...
it's just 855 truth. Is it not? I
is
don't know. No, is it 8555?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
not enough numbers.
You don't need an area code for that, bitch. God is universal.
That's a very good point. Bradley, end the episode. I gotta do some water sports.
I cannot end the episode now. Legally, the government forbids me from ending it to prevent a fellow human being from descending into madness.
Water sports.
Okay, I am actually going to end the episode now. That was a good idea. Damn, this one's really stumping me. We're done here. Yeah, I mean, that's what you need. If you want to get some kids, who's the most motivated man to get some kids out of a cave? Pedophile.